Good day, ladies and gentlemen, your gun doctor here. Remember when I said the AUG Modern Warfare is completely impossible to build and there's no way we'll find something working? I think I might have found something that actually passes as it can slap. This is one of my love guns. It will definitely not be for everyone. If you want to zoom around with Mach 10 movement speed, the AUG doesn't do that, but it hurts. Every single shot hurts tremendously, and we're playing it here as a sniper support SMG with a great rate, effective damage range, and just very high damage. So if you like the Modern Warfare AUG, you're here in the right place. Timestamps are in the description below. Jump where you would like to be. We have also a whole game for you where I did a huge mistake at the end, and we'll take our time to also analyze that mistake to help you be better at the end game. The AUG has one problem, and that's kind of movement speed, but you can't really fix that problem. So as an SMG, I wouldn't play it, but as sniper support, I think you can actually run it if you put on the right attachments. First, you want to have the 60 round drum mag. Technically, if we're playing solos, the 30 round would be more than enough, but we get used to the 60 round already. The run it back blueprint also looks extremely good. Then we're going for the 6.22mm long range barrel. It gives us insane damage range, bullet velocity, and recoil control. Yes, a minus on ADS speed, but the 4.7mm extended barrel doesn't give you as much better ADS speed for the stats it gives to make it worth it to be used over the long barrel. Together with the monolithic suppressor, you have a very long effective damage range. We'll go for the stats later on. Then I do need a scope on this. I've been trying this without scope, with scope, without scope, with scope, without scope. A scope is needed. On top of that, the command of foregrip. Technically, you could play this without command of foregrip and attack laser, but the deviation of bullets just gets tremendously better with the command of foregrip on. This does move rather slow, but it does hurt really hard. If we're looking at the 5.56 version, you have 49 headshot, 41 chest, and then 38 tummy, arms, and legs. And in your second damage fall-off is 36, 30, 28, 28. That would lead to a 6 shot to kill or 7 chest shot to kill, which is really good. If we throw this now on the calculator, we're talking about doing maybe 2 headshots plus 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's a chance with 2 headshots to actually get a 6 shot to kill, 452 milliseconds. That would also be 262 damage. 262 damage with 3 damage to tummy, arms, and leg. That would be minus 3, minus 3, minus 3, minus 3, and minus 3. So you can actually hit 2 headshots and then 2 shots and then 4 shots wherever on the body, and you still achieve a 6 shot to kill. That is really good. Like only 6 shots with 2 headshots and 4 body shots. That is quite good. And even after the second damage fall off, 2 headshots is 36 plus 36 plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we would actually be able with 2 headshots to also end up at a 6 shot to kill, which is then 633. So now our first damage fall with 452, we're just one of the lowest time to kills that we have here to offer, and especially with an effective damage range that we can pull up to 20 meters and beyond. Looking at the MP5, for example, 9.5 meters with 451, you get that up like to 11 meters, but the AUG just goes way further out. So as a sniper supporter, as a full SMG with very long range, it does actually do damage-wise extremely good. Obviously, you do have to hit the headshots and you want to hit the chest shots, but overall the damage is super high of the Modern Warfare AUG. And then with this build and the mini reflex, you can hit a pinpoint precision, because with the iron sight, you'll never hit these headshots consistently. Guns that need headshots, that one decide. If you're a controller player, tell me in the comments below. You're mostly probably going to be hitting chest shots. You're not really focusing on headshots that much. With the aim assist and the close quarter and the movement over controller, mostly chest shots. So this might be more a mouse and keyboard gun than it is then a controller gun. We pair this together as a sniper support together with our good old K-Swiss. Sound moderator, combat reckon, bruiser grip, 5mm laser, and airborne elastic wrap. This is the trinity of aiming stability to have the gun have 0 idle sway. You don't even have to hold your breath. You aim in, you're always in the middle. It doesn't sway around. Combat reckon for best bullet velocity, but then sound moderator for even better ADS time with a decent bullet velocity that you then can perfectly shoot at people with. In this build, I tend to play double time because, as I said, the AUG moves rather slow, and you double the duration of your tactical sprint to move further, faster, and then you increase your crouch speed also by 30%, together then with tracker to really hunt people down left and right. Ladies and gentlemen, what do you think about the AUG? Have you played it? Are you an AUG lover as me? I've been playing Modern Warfare hardcore with the AUG 24/7 before Warzone came out. That was the only gun I've been playing, the only gun I got gold then there right away. So I'm really happy to revisit it and play it again, and it's just a beauty, and it can be so much fun to play. Give it a try. Also, watch the gameplay and watch until the end where we talk about the mistake I've been making. But as always, go into the timestamps, watch what's in the description below, and then choose where you would like to be. Thanks for supporting. Furthermore, thank you for subscribing. Thanks for bringing us to 100K, closer and closer, slow and steady. Wish you a fantastic game. Enjoy the gameplay. He's in here. Potentially at the end. Mr. Stonker Mahonka. Is the AK-45 any good? Oh man, if like the AK-45 is pretty fire, brother. Best gun in the game. If you could show me a picture of that AK-45, that would be amazing. Is the balancing patch they mentioned still a thing, Bucket of Ice? They balanced a lot of things. Obviously, there could be more balances still. My problem is that they're kind of holding the balances back. So the balance patch is done already, okay? But they're holding it back for season 5. So instead of during season 4 to giving us more balances, more content, they pretty much hold it back for the next season release to make the season release even bigger, even though it could have been out already. So again, they don't have enough content, so they have to make content like that.
Prep for area recon.
Okay, prep for area recon. You gotta love Knight's voice. Oh, he's gonna walk out front side.
Be advised, UAV is bingo fuel. Gas is moving. Enemy UAV overhead.
Poor little Jamothes, huh? Judgy, it doesn't matter how much you reverse boost, because if someone is using a VPN, he might anyways land in your lobby. Just saying. And you might still get cheaters. Reverse boosting isn't as efficient as you think. You know? Don't forget about the RAL LMG that still isn't released. I mean, who cares about the RAL LMG? Are you gonna whine about the riot shield for PUBG that they announced and never brought? Don't get me wrong, the RAL LMG will come at some point or never. Is the Swiss good in Warzone? Because in Cold War it's less to be desired. House of Pancakes, it's actually the best sniper, more or less, right now in Warzone. Because you can 2 down, so you can 1 headshot, obviously, but you can torso shot, leg shot on any distance. Will you stop wiggling, you little shit? I mean, long story long, short story short, but you will die up there. You know, he'll die up there when I can finally get my shot in. What is he shooting? Like that's what I don't understand. What gun is he shooting? I'm gonna have to go and find out now. What gun? M82? DMR? It sounded like the M82 because it was like this. Ooh, 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 ooh. If I die for this, remember me. But I would do it again. Right tag? The right tag that you find on the right tag that you find on the ground is, I think, a fire round right tag, if I'm not mistaken. There's someone coming back. Could that be him? No, it was a normal DMR. Huh. You had the crossbow. Why didn't you just shoot the crossbow, you little shit? Okay, guys. You're ruining my fun. We once had a From where's he shooting me, though? from downtown? Okay, cool. Season 5 is make or break, especially with the new abilities. Easy. The one problem I have with the new abilities is they seem to be developing into a must-use. As much as I would like to say the new abilities are going to be content, but they develop into a must-use, and then we're at the same problem as now. So you just play Ghost, and that it. And if you don't play Ghost, okay, how don't I see him on there?
The bounty target is down. Well done.
So you kind of use it, and then everyone uses it, and then it's like, you know, you're the special nut job if you actually use Ghost. Do you think we'll get any more weapon balancing with Season 5? I dearly hope so. I mean, last time they didn't announce it too, and then we got it. So I do assume if we don't get any weapon balancing, the patch is kind of disappointing. So that's why I would say I dearly hope so that we get any kind of weapon balancing for the patch to not be a major disappointment. Did you just call me a pussy after just sucking like the biggest? Is weapon balancing not good right now? No, the weapon balancing is good, but there's still many guns that need to be overhauled, or that could be balanced even more. For example, like the Kilo, that in my eyes should get like a tiny update, and some SMGs from the Modern Warfare, like the AUG, for example. And the AUG is strong from a damage perspective, but there's so much more that's wrong with the AUG. It wasn't merely the damage that was the problem with the AUG. It was always more. Movement and other shenanigans. Kind of want to activate Dead Silence and push in there.
RTB for resupply.
Well, he wasn't paying attention until that much for free. I feel like there's too many guns right now. Some people would say they're not enough. Would be a shame if they want to force you to buy Cold War for leveling. It doesn't go faster in Cold War. This is a common misconception, and I don't know where this is coming from. You don't level your weapons faster in Cold War, and you have to play Cold War for that. It's still Plunder or Rebirth. In Rebirth, it might actually be the fastest right now with a good 4-man team. Another thing is when they bring content to the game, it always comes with glitches. I mean, we get these cool armored trucks with guns on them, guys, or the helicopters with guns on them, to say at least. And then both these things just went away, never to be seen again. So what I want to look for is if I can take this area. Because if I could take this area, that would be nicely. With this area, I mean like the whole area down here, keeping this clean. Because I would be playing around this defilade here. So roughly around this defilade. Because from this defilade, I can see the whole map while still being more or less covered, and then be able to shoot everyone. Oh.
10 enemies remain.
The car could have killed me, FYI.
Be advised, UAV is bingo fuel. RTB for resupply.
There were two guys that still have to walk in.
Cluster strike incoming. Gas is moving in. New safe zone located. Only 4 enemies remain. You know what to do.
Okay, bitches. I told you this position is gonna be fire, huh? I didn't count on the one guy like there from Mars.
to try to touch my TDs, you know? I'm planning on playing more MMOs. He-Man, we're just gonna be trying some Bless Unleashed out. They just had a PC release. It's gonna be interesting. Okay, still have to look out for the left because the left could be the only thing where danger was coming from. But it's only 2 players left, and I knew that both players were coming from our 280. So it's unrealistic, technically, to expect someone from there. I would expect someone from the building. Left, far. That's fire.
Gas is inbound. Marking.
I'm blind, right?
Enemy precision airstrike. Take cover.
I'm dead.
Gas is moving.
Yep, very unfortunate for not having any stuns.
Now let's analyze my mistake I've been making here. So we saw the dude, we saw him there, we saw him crouching, we figured out where he is. You can see him here hovering around the building. So usually what I should do, either pull out my sniper or straight up shoot him. But he saw me too, he shot at me. And what I'm doing, and that's the biggest mistake overall, I'm staying in the same position. This is really the biggest mistake. He knew where I was. We spotted us in this situation. He pulled the airstrike. He actually didn't have to pull the airstrike. What he did though is he put the airstrike to the left so that I would be forced to go to the right. And then he throws the stun to the right. The only right play here would have been either to go so far left that I will outflank the airstrike with a risk that obviously the zone will touch me because the zone is coming in. But realistically, I could have also just pushed down here to then shoot him because that is really my main mistake. If I'm staying here, I will just lose the game. He can stun me. He can kill me. I have 0 utility to fight back. So 2 things to do. He sees me. I see him. He pulls the airstrike. The important part is while he pulls the airstrike, he's blind because he's sitting in the airstrike doing this, putting it down, pulling out his stun, and then he's working just on knowledge that he created here. So he played this really smart. Either I run back, go to the right, go up, and then fight him. But like this, I just exposed myself, stupid, to the chance for him to stun me on the position where he would expect me to be. That is the big mistake here. So again, flank right or push all the way back to create a new position of not knowing for him because he's going to walk up. We all know he planted the airstrike. He threw the stuns to walk up. So if you're back and you push behind the car, you're going to just see him walk up and beam him easy. Could have played that smarter. Could have won this harder.
Oh, you're being cocky, Mr. TikTok. I think after he saw me there, it was greedy for me for staying. Oh, he was the last. Oh, he killed the other guy, and I was playing as if there was a third one. Chihuahua. I could have played this way different.